dupes Curly as prized. I mean, that'd be kind of annoying. Please give me your sub tier list. Subway, Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's. I would need like you would have to give me a tier list to like look at all of them. Out of those though, I would rank it Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, Subway. In that order, that way, but. So they got the nest ball, doing a little prize checking. Love to see it. They are playing the Ursh. I was like, I assumed they were playing Urshifu, but I thought it would be possible that they weren't. And I'm sure they're gonna check for the lack of Zam here, and they have the heavy ball. Dude, what is that other? Oh, is that a Spiritomb? That's maybe a Spiritomb. I couldn't tell what that... I think that's a Spiritomb. That's Psychic Pokemon. For those of you who don't know, Lorelai found this kitten in the street like 2 weeks ago. Or that's what she says. She says she found the kitten in the street. I don't know. I guess we're just passing... Oh. So they put down Spiritomb. They put down Spiritomb to stop the potential of Luminion, I guess. I don't know about, is that worth it? Do they have the bench space? Maybe they just have the bench space to afford to do that, to be honest. That could be like, maybe they don't really care about the bench space that much. I guess that's probably it. Stops Roar of the Sword too. That's true. Oh, I forgot about Roar of the Sword. I was streaming the whole time, Peter. I just came through to watch. I just put the game on my other monitor and watched it at the end because chat was hyping up the end of the game. So I had to go. I had to come in and deafen it and watch it real fast. It was, dude. It was insane. I can't believe they actually got it, bro. Game 7, bro. You're hoping for OT in my spirit, bro. I didn't really want OT though, to be honest. I just wanted the Celtics to win. I think they kind of trolled by not fouling Butler, but like I was telling Chad, I don't know basketball that well, so. That project is crazy. It does look funny, especially if you have no idea what's going on. Like if you don't know what they're doing. You're coming back to spite my dumbass tweet, bro. I'm fine with that, bro. If that's what it took, then I'm fine with that. I should tweet more about basketball. I need some more Ralts here, though. Actually, I'm kind of surprised they got Ralt instead of potentially the Mew. I also don't know if they had a way to retreat the active there. Oh, dude, they do have the Luminion. The Spiritomb actually stops the Luminion play here. That's so cheesy. And it stops Zacian. And they have the Zacian as well. Wait, do they realize it stops Zacian, though? I feel like they're thinking about benching it right now. I wonder if they're like gonna, not that they wouldn't know the interaction, but I wonder if they're gonna overthink it. Oh, they don't even want to bench Zacian. Yeah, well, I mean, they definitely realize it now. They could have Ultra Balled for Mew there, though, and then like Ono'd into an energy and retreated into it. I don't know, that seems pretty good. You discard an energy? That's, yeah, where's the energy for the Greninja? Yeah, where's the energy for the Greninja? They use Greninja, right? Maybe it's like under their discard pile a little bit or off to the side and they didn't put it in there yet. They did draw 2 off Greninja, right? Under Ono, I think. Oh, maybe. Oh no, it's off to the right of Iono, right? I see it. I saw it. It's off to the right of Iono. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, they just have it in a weird, like it's right there. It's right there to the right of the Battle VIP pass. There is a card there. I assuming that's what it is. Yeah, you can see the tip of it at the bottom. Oh, I was gonna say, why did they bench Manaphy so aggressive? I guess they may as well bench Manaphy because you do need to play around Urshifu, but they didn't really need to play around it that aggressively, I feel like. Oh, their hand sucks. They have Ono, I guess. The attach to the water is interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense. I guess you can like return the water to the hand to do the knockout. That's of course assuming you actually find an Inteleon here. Well, you could Ultra Ball away the water energy and get rid of the Nest Ball. I thought they would maybe try and play the Nest Ball to get an Urshifu V down, because I assume you want to be pretty aggressive with Urshifu in this matchup. But instead, they're just going to get Octillery for the Inteleon. They played Basculin as well. You can attack with Small Inteleon? Yeah, but you don't want to. You can attack with Small Inteleon, but that could die. You don't want your thing to die. Yeah, you definitely want to evolve if you can. It's interesting they didn't get rid of the Rapid Strike energy and keep the water, so they could have pinged this turn. I think you'd want to ping this turn. And like Rapid Strike energy, how many do you need? You don't need that many Rapid Strike energy. So I think they maybe should have got rid of the double turbo there, kept the energy in hand, pinged for the turn onto the Manaphy and maybe a Ralts. Instead, they're just going to return the basic water. But they're not, now they're down a ping, which I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of that play there. We know, Peter, everyone hates how they shuffle, but it's legal over there, so that's all that matters. You just have to like not let it annoy you and just be like, okay, it's okay if they shuffle that way, and then be like kind of move on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they also didn't get to bench the Urshifu here either, which means they're not like well, they didn't ping either, so I guess they're not really threatening the Manaphy yet anyways. All right, he's got to go. Yeah, I think they should have pinged here. They should have pinged Manaphy plus a Ralts, I think. Why do they add damage counters if the Pokemon are just dead? I don't ask them. We've been asking that question this whole tournament long. Pokemon goes ham on them at every Worlds. Yeah, I know, but... And like I said, I agree. They should shuffle more, because it's not hard to do 7 matches, but until that becomes like an established part of their tournament structure, then like you can't really like can't blame the players, you know what I'm saying? Are they even gonna have a target to? I assume they're gonna grab Kirlia here. They could grab a Mew, I guess, and retreat to Mew. I assume a Kirlia is getting grabbed here, though. Yeah. They don't have Dragon Shield, it's hard to shuffle. Yeah, they do all use like artwork sleeves, so it's harder to riffle, and they also double sleeve as well, which makes it harder to riffle. That's not an excuse for not riffling, but it definitely is true. They get rid of their, I think they did get rid of the reversal energy there. Oh, they have Candy Shiny Arcana in hand. They can keep digging here. They're not gonna get like a big KO or anything this turn, but they can definitely go with the Candy play here. Oh wait, what? Didn't they just draw a red Candy there? Am I trolling? Or are they trolling? Oh, they discarded the Guardy off of the Kirlia discard. I thought they got rid of the reversal, but it was the Guardy. That makes sense. All right, the pings are in. Going after the Ralts. Makes sense. I was hella confused there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, being up one more ping here would have been so nice, though. I don't know. They're probably gonna go for the Karina's Focus. Maybe they just get another Inteleon, though. Doing a little bit more prize checking on this search. Checking the Pokemon search cards, it looks like. Yeah, they could just get an Inteleon VMAX here. I assume you want to put Urshifu down at some point, especially if you're knocking out the you want to get Urshifu on the bench this turn if you're knocking out the Manaphy, I would assume. Evolved the wrong Ralts. Oh, did he? It shouldn't matter for the, oh, they could have actually, yeah, you're right. They left a 60 HP Ralts in play. So they could have Yoga Looped, or that's actually a huge mistake. You're actually right. That's a huge mistake. They can still get there with Heavy Ball too. Wow, that's actually massive. No. They had 2 60 HP Ralts. Oh no, but they KO'd one out of the active on the first turn. Isn't Rapid really good now with Arceus and Fusion Mew? Not playing a lot of Path? I mean, Mew just beats... Like, Rapid not that good against Mew in general. Especially Fusion Mew. It's bad against Fusion Mew for sure. They got the... Oh, they can get the Heavy Ball. Oh, they have it! They can go that for Heavy Ball. Now, the only thing is, do they see the play? Which I assume they do. They're cooking if they have this. No! Wait, no. They're just, like, counting the retrieval. Okay. No! Wait. They don't have it in the hand, actually. I take it back. I take it back. Wait, what did they get off the Octillery? They could have got this play off. They could have just gotten, if they got Karina's Focus. Isn't their hand kind of cooking? Oh, no, they have it. Wait. All right, maybe I'm trolling. I'm going to let them cook. Oh, no, they don't need the heavy ball. They don't need the heavy ball. My bad, my bad. They don't need Alakazam this turn. They just need Medicham. They have the Medicham. They have the... No, they're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking. Let them cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. So they're not even going to worry about... Oh, dude, they are... This is... I don't know about discarding the water energy, though. I don't actually like that. I don't actually like discarding the water energy there, though. I'm not a big fan of that happening. I don't know what the other cards in the hand were, though. They may have like a better discard there. Anyways. The cards in hand are Escape Rope and something else. But you could have harder treated, maybe. It's Escape Rope and something. Oh, Escape Rope and Double Turbo. But you could have discarded the Escape Rope. I guess you don't want to like run out of Double Turbos. So maybe keeping that Double Turbo around makes sense. Yep, here comes the loop. Loop and boop. Yeah, they're going to be super far ahead after this. They could actually theoretically KO the Ralts off the bench with 2 more Inteleon pings. Or just 1 Inteleon ping plus the Alakazam. But they need to get to the Alakazam. They're not going to draw it off this prize card because it's in like the top 2. Yeah, so they could go like out if they get the heavy ball. What do they got? Oh, the stadium is big though. That's like a free retreat to conserve the energy. Stadium's good here. So now they just get a Karina. Now they get the Karina's Focus. And I'm pretty sure it's in the deck because they saw it in the earlier hand and didn't play it. There we go. And they'll be able to go Stadium, Karina's Focus for 6. And if they get Heavy Ball plus Water, they can actually KO the Ralts and then KO the active and go down to 2 prize cards. Maybe we should have promoted the damage Ralts. No, because you don't know that the Ralts on the bench. They're not guaranteed to KO the Ralts off the bench. And I think at this point, you maybe even assume the Alakazam is prized. I think maybe at this point, you actually even assume the Alakazam is prized. Oh, dude, let's go. They got the heavy ball. Wait, they don't even need the heavy ball. Wait, can they get... No, they can't get too nutty with it. They didn't even need the heavy ball. They just have the water. They have double water. They got the retrieval, bro. Holy smokes, bro. It's Snipe City out here. Although it's more damage efficient to actually use the Alakazam here. Whoa, jeez, bro. Yeah, this is over. This game 1 is done. Okay. Oh, how'd they get the KO? They did double Alakazam. So wait, they held the Alakazam there, actually. Interesting. That's like less damage efficient, but maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Yeah, it's like less damage efficient, but it just shouldn't matter. They're going down to 2 prize cards here. Like the game is just over. This deck looks so fun when it works. I mean, the Guardy player drew pretty slow as well, which is definitely a big part of the outcome of this match so far. But I think this matchup is favored for Inteleon against Guardy. The problem with the Inteleon deck isn't the Guardy matchup, though. Like a lot of your other matchups, like even your Lost Box matchup, I feel like is a little bit more like can be like really aggressive and hard for the. But the Guardy matchup is generally pretty good for the Inteleon deck. Spiritomb MVP. Yeah, Spiritom's doing... Actually, Spiritomb has actually been, like, okay in this. It stopped, like, the Zacian build-up early. To be honest, if I was a Guardy player... This is, like... If anyone's trying to, like, get better at playing in a best 2 out of 3, like, as the Guardy player here, you just concede. Like, after that play that they just had, maybe it was okay to stick out that last turn. But as the Guardy player here, you should 100% concede. Just, like, pack it up. Go next. Yeah, them sticking this out here is, like... pretty bad in terms of like giving themselves a good shot of winning the match. It's pretty bad for them to be sticking this out here. I like a triple. I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, just research it all away. Counterpoint, spend 5 minutes getting Mew out of the deck. Is this best of 3? This is best of 3, yeah. They're playing best of 3 here in day 2. Best of 1 day 1, best of 3 day 2, and I assume best 2 out of 3 top 8. But we'll see. We're not there yet. There's the Zacian grab, but like, I mean, if they use Zacian to take a knockout here, they lose the game. So like, I don't even think they have enough energy to want to KO with the Zacian. Is a 5 top 8? I hope not. Is that what I said? Is best of 3 something new for them? I have no clue how their tournaments are usually run. But I mean, I'm sure their top cut matches are always best 2 out of 3. But I think in Japan they actually run best of 1, right? Can't attack. Yeah, they can't attack with Zacian anymore. I mean, this is just Ben. Like I said, this is Ben cooked. They don't have oversleeves on those sleeves. What the cringe? What? That's not cringe, bro. They got the sleeves to use the sleeves. They're using the sleeves. That's the opposite of cringe. Japan is best of 1 30-minute, even in top cut. Dude, best of 1 is like really cringe, though. I'm not gonna lie. I hate best of 1. I would hate to play every tournament best of 1. They got that super rod. They're actually gonna use it here. Cover some Ralts. The whole squad? No, okay. Once again, they don't have like a play from me. I don't know why they're sticking this out for so long. Yeah. Taiwan best of 1 2. This is in Taiwan. Their day 1 was best of 1, but day 2 here is best 2 out of 3. And then, like I said, I assume top cut is also. Oh, they just have game in hand, I'm pretty sure. Echoing. Dude, I forgot Echoing Horn was a Rapid Strike card. Did they just search it out with Artillery? Does this even matter? I don't even know if this matters though, does it? But they have game in hand because they can ping. Yeah, and then bench Alakazam, move 2 over. They didn't even need to. Actually, them doing the Echoing Horn was actually a mistake because now they showed their opponent they play Echoing Horn. So it's possible the opponent gets played into a scenario the next game where they don't want to play around Echoing Horn. Dude, he's just styling on them though, bro. What the heck? He's just styling on them. Wait, he had game, right? Or am I trolling? Because you could have got to search out a Rapid Strike energy and then KO the Kirlia and then KO the active. He was either styling on them or he just didn't see that he had game. Because Andy had game there. How can Guardy play around Echoing Horn? By like super rodding cards into the deck. Or going out of your way to like conserve super rod to put your Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Or filling up your bench with something so they couldn't theoretically Ralts. Like put a Ralts on your bench. But maybe like there's 2 separate win conditions you open up for your opponent by like benching that extra Pokemon. So if you don't, I mean, it's probably good to assume that their deck plays Echoing Horn, but now they know for sure they play Echoing Horn. So, but I feel like Andy just didn't see the win condition where they didn't need Echoing Horn there, because I'm pretty sure they didn't need to Echoing Horn there. Like they could have they had game in hand. I'm pretty sure. Andy went for the hard punch after his opponent didn't concede. Very funny. Zul's favorite moment, the pile shuffle. Bro, I'm tilting, man. At least they're both pile shuffling. That doesn't make it better. Just because one person do it, them both doing it doesn't make it better. Yo, appreciate the 8 months there. Small farm animal. They need to start a campaign in Taiwan against pile shuffling. Dude, this shuffle from Andy is so weird, where they pick up half their deck and shuffle it, and then that's it. That's such a weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't think they're doing anything malicious. It's just weird. I feel like I have to like say that a lot now because there's been so many cheating stuff going on right now. Like I have to be like, I don't think anyone's cheating here. It's just weird. They chose to open the Spirit Tomb there, which is interesting. I mean, Spirit Tomb out early, getting Spirit Tomb out early in this matchup seems like it's pretty decent, but if everyone pile shuffles, then no one is really pile shuffling. True. EX prize. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Dude, was there double Guardy EX prize? Dude, how did I miss that, bro? I was like paying attention to the Rapid Strike prize cards, but I didn't pay attention at all to the Guardy prize cards. Sheesh. Is that just game? Do you just lose? Oh no, you can still get something cooking with did he just say emotional damage? Dude, is that what I just heard? Like the meme? Appreciate the tier 1 sub there, Murray Souls. Welcome to the Rat Pack. We're all out of refrigerators. We got plenty of Guardies prized. That's what happens when you pile shuffle. To be honest, that's kind of what they get. To be honest, that's what you get for pile shuffling. But they both pile shuffled, so can there really be? There's no. There can't be one winner when they both pile shuffle. Yeah, appreciate the 3 months there. Tea time. Not getting the Mew is interesting here. I don't know why. And even they're showing the Mew on. Oh no, they did get the Mew off the first search. I thought that was a Ralt. I was so confused. I was like, where's that Mew grab? We need that Mew grab. One Shiny Arcana is prize 2. What? They prize 3 Guardies, bro? That's rough. They can, with the reversal energy that they play with, they can still get to a knockout to actually like make something happen. They even have the candy in hand, so they could theoretically. Ooh, did they whiff off the Mew? Dude, this is rough. Jeez. Dude, this is rough. This is really rough. Whiff on the Mew. They do have the Candy Guardian in hand, so they have like their Shiny Arcana cooking next turn. No attachment for turn kind of sucks as well, but they did have to commit to the retreat to the Mew, so it's not that bad. But they do need, and also the Spirit Tomb being in the active could actually. Where did that stadium come from? Did they use that? Am I trolling? Well, they had to have, right? They put it in play. Well, they got the Battle VIP pass on the end. The Inteleon is kind of cooking here. They're kind of cooking. They can also grab Urshifu right now because there's no Manaphy in play, so you can force your opponent to like have to find that Manaphy. Yeah, Reversal Energy can be the savior here for sure. What card they just play? Escape Rope. We just don't have that artwork. Are we ever gonna get that Escape Rope artwork? That's like the sickest Escape Rope artwork too. The blue one. I would play those Escape Ropes if I had them, as long as they're not hollow. Yeah, we just don't have that artwork. Artisan for Manaphy. Did they get the Mew with the Artisan? Is that what happened? Because they have a Fall Crystal and a Level Ball in their discard pile. Did they Fall Crystal for the energy? Dude, did they forget to use Artisan? Am I trolling? Did they just Battle VIP pass for one Pokemon? Because they just signaled that they used Artisan, right? Dude, he's literally saying it, bro. Oh, their hand sucks. Attach, pass. Attach active? Yeah, I guess so you could retreat next turn. I guess they had everything they needed in their hand, so they didn't care about. I was like so confused right there. Battle VIP pass for one. What? But that makes sense when they have everything they need in their hand. He said it? Yeah, dude, he said the freaking emotional damage. They should have. Dude, what? They have no Guardies. They got double super. Dude, what are they doing? They literally have Candy, Shiny Arcana in hand. And then, dude, they didn't check their prize cards. We literally saw them check their Pokemon to check their prize cards. And then, like, not check their prize cards. What just happened, bro? They literally they should have evolved the Curlia to the active and Candy the Guardian to the bench, build it up so they can actually draw a prize card and then go from there. Bruh. What? They didn't check for Guardies? I guess. Yeah, they had Candy Guardy. That's so bad. Collapse later to deny loops. Yeah, bumping the stadium that turn doesn't really do anything. The collapse doesn't make any sense because the stadium won't give them any value anyways. They have to just go get another Curlia here now because they can't get Luminion anyways. Yo, the Spiritomb has been clutch because they play Luminion and Zacian. They haven't been able to use them either game. The Spiritomb has actually been kind of clutch in this matchup. I'm not gonna lie, and it feels like the Rapid Strike deck has the bench space to play around with it too, where they don't really mind losing that bench space to the Spiritomb as long as you play like well from there. Now he just rods into Ultra. Yeah, they could have, if they had held the Collapse Stadium, they could have Ultra Balled away one Super. Dude, they're just trolling, bro. They're about to go down to a 0-card hand, down 2 Super Rod with 0. No, that's it. If they don't play another Pokemon Recovery card, if they don't play another Pokemon Recovery card, I actually wouldn't Iono here because your opponent, you have to kind of hope your opponent's hand is dead. If they don't play another Pokemon Recovery card, they literally can't attack this with a Guardy this turn with this game. You maybe Iono next turn when you can like start swinging. Is 3 Super Rods? No. I mean, most people play 2. You don't really. I wouldn't play 3. Sounds like overkill. Most people play 2, but they might not actually have a Guardy anymore. They might just be done. That would be hilarious. They got the research. So they definitely play that now. But dude, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think they're out. Dude, I just want them to show the prize card so we can confirm. They'll definitely confirm off this level ball for us though. You should start with level ball before you use Greninja or another Curlia probably. Dude, yes, play the level ball. Show us, dude. I don't even think they're registering though what else is in their deck. Dude, they're just like, they just don't know. They just don't know that they don't have anything, bro. No shot. This is why checking your prize cards is so important. This is hilarious. And he's confirming that they used the Curlia. I want them to fully look through the deck, not so they can know, because I just want to confirm that they're screwed. They would attach pass last turn. Did they? Or they attached that before they researched? I don't remember. Or Candy, sure. Bro, it would suck if like, dude, this would be if Andy just like draw top decks another dead card and just concedes this game. Okay, they didn't top deck dead. They're chilling. Then go Auxiliary for Karina's focus. No, there's no way you pass. Oh, I thought they were about to pass. You just why are you thinking about this? This is not something to think about. Let's cook, man. Let's cook. Does Spirit Team do it for both players or just your opponent? It's both players, right? Auxiliary for Karina's focus. We're cooking. We're cooking. Did they not put energy in the discard? They did, I'm pretty sure. It is both? Okay. I think they play Illuminion. I think Andy plays Illuminion. Oh, they got the attack. If Spirit Team has 1 retreat cost, which I actually don't know, but I assume it does. They got the they can swing this turn. I mean, it just doesn't matter. Literally, the Guardy player can't do anything. That's so ridiculous. I can't believe that's how this game went, man. That's so funny, though. That is really funny. We've had back-to-back, or there's like 2 games in a row now where we've had some bangers where like people have to, like with the Lost Box player where they missed. They vacuumed away their 4 Seal Stone before they used it. Let's just make sure it's dead real fast. They're probably like, all right, well, if I can attack with Guardy this turn, I got to get Zacian and Guardy. We're cooking. Let's do this. Dude. All right, let's take a look through again. Will they have the realization? Dude. Okay, now they did another check and they're like, oh, wait. Yo, let's go. They finally found out, bro. That's it. Now they know. They're like, okay. Now, did they realize that they discarded both of their super rods and probably don't have another way to recover Pokemon? Let's see if they realize that. They can still attack with Cresselia. Dude, now they're going to check. Both super rods gone. And they're like, okay. The only way I can think for them to maybe be able... They could maybe... If Andy spreads the damage out too much with the Inteleons, they could maybe use Cresselia to KO Spiritomb to get a Guard EX off the prize card and then start taking knockouts with Zacian from there. That's the only thing I can think of that would lead to a potential victory. That's the only thing I can come up with in my head that would work. If he doesn't concede here. I mean, you never know if your opponent's gonna like just like mess up so bad. Like, you could stick it out. Who knows, right? They keep discarding all their energy though. They can't use Zacian's ability. It looks like they're gonna try and build it up and then gust. They should just. I don't know why they're not evolving to the Kirlia and using. I mean, going into the worker is fine here as well. One card left. Yeah, there's no Pokemon recovery left. I haven't seen a single Pokemon recovery card, so I would evolve to Kirlia. I'd bench the... We want to bench the... They don't have the deck, that's fine. They got rid of all their energy. Dude, you can't... Why are they getting rid of all their energy? They need the energy to attack with the Zacian. Why would you discard your energy here? Because it's not guaranteed... Well, maybe it's pretty close to guaranteed to see both those energies over the next 2 turns, but... Here we go again. Traderoo. Yeah, like get rid of the research or something. All right, and then refinement the rare candy and like ultra ball away that. Keep the energy. What the heck? They got the boost, but once again, they can't attack. Yeah, so you could hope that they spread their damage out a little bit too much with the Inteleon. Nope, they can't do that. Oh, no. So I don't... It seems like that kind of stuff isn't a double prize penalty, though. We'll see if there's a prize penalty. They might just shuffle the deck. It seems like this kind of stuff isn't a double prize penalty over in Taiwan, which, to be honest, I'm kind of a fan of. Like, the first time something like this happens, I don't think that should be a prize penalty. The deck was random. You went to use Zacian. Sure, you saw a card. Make the deck random again. If they do it again, then make it a double prize penalty or a game loss or whatever. But like the first time it happens, I don't think it needs to be a double prize penalty. I don't think it's going to be here. We'll see. So yeah, if they spread the damage too much, Cresselia could get a knockout on the Spiritomb, because Spiritomb, I believe, only has 60 HP. But we'll see. I mean, Andy's got some... Andy can also like set up the Urshifu now as well, if they have... They discarded one of the Urshifu Vs, I believe. So they have another one in there. I think they have another one in there. If they do, they could set up for that, because the Manaphy's not in play anymore, right? Dude, the Guardy's prize, bro. I mean, they did this to themselves, so you can't even feel bad or anything for them here. Like, they literally did this to themselves. How's 188? We haven't seen 188 in a little while. Who knows? They legit cook themselves. Yeah, they've been cooking themselves. Things. Zacian and Kirlia. I feel like at this point, there had to have been a tell throughout all this that Andy should know that both Guard EXs are prized. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Andy should just know that both Guard EXs are prized. I would have to like go back and rewatch how the Guardy player played their game, but I think it should be obvious that they are. In this world, it's cook or be cooked. Yeah, it's very true. No Urshifu bench. Like I said, the Urshifu bench would be interesting here because the Manaphy's gone, so I love how both judges have to get involved to get the damage on the Kirlia as well. Like, like it's such a hassle that there's two people trying to do it instead of just not doing it. Beautiful. So they can attack with Cresselia here, but then the Cresselia gets knocked out, and then it doesn't matter. So this is just like this is a bad play. Because then the Cresselia gets knocked out, and you're one turn further away from attacking with Zacian. They should just attach to Zacian this turn. Oh, okay, hold up. Maybe the Spiritomb actually gets stuck here. I didn't think about that, actually. Because actually, the Inteleon deck... Okay. I don't know if the Inteleon deck plays a way to move Spiritomb. Do they? This could be the move. I mean, this makes sense. Maybe the Spiritomb gets stuck here, actually. Dude, could there be a comeback? Would there be a comeback brewing here? I don't think the Echoing Horn matters here. There's Alakazam. I think they're gonna get Alakazam here. They have a Nest Ball in hand. I think they were thinking about it. They have Nest Ball in hand. They probably should. I don't know. I guess you could get the Urshifu as well. Their hand is dead besides that, though, to be honest. Okay, that's it. All right, that worked. Yeah. Yeah, that play does make sense. There's no energy in play. So you bring up the Spiritomb, you trap it for a turn. Okay. But is there the Guardy isn't the first prize card, I believe. So it's unlikely that they draw into it. Definitely don't want to Ono them here. You'd maybe want to boss something else up to make it more awkward for their turn. All right, there's the knockout. Go to the prize cam. Go to the prize cam. Prize camera scam. Oh. What? Did they just not take the knockout? What are they waiting for? What are we waiting for? You can't use the Cresselia anymore. You can't actually KO the Spiritomb anymore. Dude, what are they doing? What was that, bro? No, what are they doing? They actually can't. They can't do damage. Dude, no. Dude, every time this Guardy player has had a chance to, they're put in a terrible spot, right? They prize double Guardy EX. I get it. That sucks. But every time they've had an opportunity to like get themselves out of this bad spot, they have thrown the game. They've just literally thrown the game. Attack 2. Yeah, but that's 2 more turns away, and I actually think they're out of energy. I actually think they're out of energy. I don't think it's possible. We'll see. We'll see. They're doing something here. Oh, Palpad. Okay. They do have the reversal energy, so you're right. They could attack with Kirlia for 30 damage. But then you lose a Kirlia compared to just knocking out the active with your stupid Cresselia. Dude. There's no, don't ping. Because then you give them a Cresselia attack. Oh, wait, you can attach retreat, though. You can just retreat and attack, though. Is Spiritomb 1 retreat? It is, right? Yeah, okay. I was like afraid of them using Inteleon's ability there, but you always just attach retreat and attack. Let's go. I mean, this makes for good content at the very least. It's like funny to watch. I mean, it's at their expense of like, what is like the word? Not dread. I was about to say dread, but I don't think they're dreadful in this scenario. Is that the expense of their demise? Yeah. So they could attack with Cresselia. Oh, that's true. They could have attacked with the Cresselia. That's true. I forgot to provide a colorless energy. But they could have also just retreated to the Kirlia and knocked out the Spiritomb with a Kirlia. So I don't know. I hope he learned his lesson to never pile shovel. Yep. Their misery. Yeah, their misery. But we're like, as we look through it, we see this all comes back to them simply not checking their prize cards. That's why it's so important to check your prize cards. So if you guys learn anything from the misery of this Guardy player during this game, is check your prize cards. Because if they had checked their prize cards, they actually had a legitimate route to win the game, to get prize cards, to then actually potentially get a Guardy X off the prize cards, and then potentially win this game. But instead, they chose to not check their prize cards, and then every play after that was basically a misplay. So, and see, like, the really important thing here as well is what happens to what a lot of players do in this situation. They'll play through this game. They didn't check their prize cards. They play through it. At the end of the game, they'll be like, the opponent will finally beat them and be like, and they'll flip over the prize and be like, yeah, I prize double Guardy X. There was literally nothing I could do. The game will end. They'll get up thinking there was nothing they could have done. They'll go tell their friends, yeah, game 2 happened and I prized double Guardy X, so I literally it was impossible for me to win. There was nothing I could have done. And then they will continue to think that that game was impossible to win. But it wasn't impossible, and they possibly could have actually won this game, maybe won this whole set if they just played better, right? So it's very important to identify when you misplay and when there was actually nothing you could have done to affect the outcome of the game. But there was a lot of things the Guardy player in this game could have done to affect the outcome of this game. They could have still lost, but that's not the point. I do that every time. I know. Let's go, baby. Yo, we're in it, baby. Let's go. We got the knockout. A little bit late to get this knockout. This knockout could have been gotten a long time ago. Let's see if they even would have got the Guardy off the prize cards. I don't know how the prize cam like is laid out alongside with everything else. But I mean, they're knocking out their only Curly L/Ralton play, so they can't get to a Guardy next turn anyways. Deck out. Oh, wait, did they deck out on that turn? Oh. Is the game just, is it actually just over? Bro, he's got no deck, bro. Bro, yo, Andy is BMing so hard here, bro. No way. Bro, just concede, bro. You win. Or just pass, bro. You win. No. Oh, he just told him. Dude, the Andy wins in like 10 different ways here. Oh, he did get the Guardy EX off the prize cards. All right, let's get into this one then. Tina versus Lug. Got the Arc player going first and has a pretty good start here, it looks like. They're kind of cooking. Burnett prized. Oh, that's not good. They might play 2 though. Oh, Arc Tina Vulpix. Okay. So the Vulpix making, we've seen that twice now. Vulpix has made kind of a comeback, it looks like, in Taiwan. Yeah, the double sleeving. Love to see it. So double sleeving is fine as long as it doesn't inhibit your ability to shuffle. Yeah, as long as it doesn't inhibit your ability to doesn't inhibit your ability to shuffle. Double sleeving is fine. As soon as you're struggling to shuffle your own deck because of double sleeving, bruh. This ain't the dude, they just riffle. Did they just do one, bro? Listen, I do think it's funny. I do think it's funny. Like, they just did what, one mash and that was it. They're like, all right, it's cooked. Did the judge pick it up to shuffle it more? It is wild. It definitely is wild compared to like how we shuffle in America. But I don't think they're cheating. But they're not cheating. That's the thing. Like, the heads on the aroma. Although, to be honest, flipping coins should be considered cheating. So everyone in the tournament, including the staff, should be sent to jail. This matchup, I think I do favor. Ooh, double Stonejourner? What? Do they play the Ursh as well? No, there's no Ursh. Double Journer, bro. What? That's wild. You say that, but you don't know? Shut up, Echo. Obviously, I don't know. You're not making an intelligent statement there. What is she trying to beat with double stone? I don't know. What are you trying to beat with double stone? Like, what are you trying to achieve with that? I don't know what double stone achieves, to be honest. Miraidon? Yeah, but Miraidon's not good, right? You don't need more than one to like be able to have a good swing into Arceus. It doesn't seem good, to be honest. And they play the baby Yveltal. Bro, they're just playing like a one prize build. Baby Yveltal is probably not worth mentioning here. Double chops? I can't tell. Yeah, double chops. And Echoing Horn. Bro, do they even play consistency cards? No energy to use Read the Wind is not great. Also, they kind of have to use Luminion this turn. That's not true. If they play Pumpkaboo and get tails on this, they could just grab Pumpkaboo and then pass. They got heads. Oh wait, that also works as well, because this could grab Lugia V-Star. And if they play Pumpkaboo, they could pass. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Okay, no pumpkin. So they have to use Luminion this turn, otherwise they could get Path and lose. Which, I mean, they should get Path next turn, I assume. The Arctina plays Path. We'll see. No! Dude, cook him. Bro, body him. Let's do it. Dude, I want the Arctina player to punish him so hard now. Oh, but they have a Lost City in hand. Do they even play Path? They probably do. Wait, was it an Urshin there? I don't think so. They had the T-Tars. I don't think they did. They had T-Tar. T-Tar for sure. We'll see though. We'll see as they go through it. Go Star Birth. I mean, they could just go for like Judge Path here, and I don't even think that's that bad. There's the Path. They got the Path. There's the Judge. Yo, they're doing it, but they could whiff energy off this Judge. But they would have to whiff energy, Ultra Ball, and B Barrel to kind of like not have anything as a follow up. Pretty sure that was Path Judge. Just put to the bench. Sure. Yep, Path Judge, baby. Let's go. Oh, but they did judge them. But they didn't know that their hand was dead. So, like, the judge makes sense still. But if they didn't judge them there, then it would have been, like, the ultimate punish. They got the V-Guard. The rest of the hand's not great, but I think they'll be fine. They have another judge, so they have some kind of follow-up. But they did potentially help out their Lugia opponent here, who did not really have an out to the situation. All right, whatever you say, Jaden. I think I should just committed to loading up the Tina. This split actually is kind of bad. Yeah, I don't like the split there. They got the Stange. Now they need, I mean, they need V-Star in the stadium. Dude, all right, so I don't think it's like that big of a deal if someone like shuffles their deck and it's like, wait, I'm gonna go back and look through it again. I think that's like fine. Like, I don't care if my opponents do that. My opponents do that all the time. I don't care if that happens, but it feels like they do it every single turn. Like, they're doing it like every single turn. Like, bruh. What? Bro, you just read the wind, bro. It's your turn. You're cooking. That's cheating. I don't care. I mean, you should ask your opponent if it's okay for you to go back in. I don't think, like, if you play Nest Ball, grab Sojourner, shuffle your deck, let's say 3 times, and be like, can I go back in and just take a look at my deck? I don't want to change. I'm not going to change my search. And your opponent's just like, yeah, that's fine. Like, that's fine, right? Like, that's not a big deal. If they can, it's okay to say no as well. Like, that's fine. But yeah, it's like whatever. But they just do it like every single turn. It feels like they're doing it like every single turn. Yeah, I think this one's a little bit far gone. I wouldn't hate to see. Did the Lugia player prize Pumpkaboo, or did they just not play it? Because that'll be like an interesting. It'd be interesting to know that for the rest of the game now. Magic allow players to take back lands now if they don't use it to cast in any spells? I don't know. As long as you, well, because like the thing is, Gassy, it's like the thing with that, Gassy, is like anything could like I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good. Okay, they conceded. All right, I like that. Be timely, be efficient. Pick it up. Yeah, they're trying to think of a good comparison for that, Gassy. I've shuffled and looked back through just to check prize or whatever. As long as they're shuffling afterwards, I don't see the issue. Wait, are you trolling right now? Are you saying as long as they're shuffling afterwards? I think you're just trolling me right now. So hopefully you would sufficiently shuffle your deck and then offer it to your opponent to cut. I got a judge call to me for doing that. No shuffling when thinking, and confirming your card pick aloud. You have to rephrase what you said there, Rix. As long as I'm shuffling. Well, the problem is like it eats time. That's one issue, right? Is it eats time? Like you initiated a shuffle, now you have to sufficiently shuffle, which eats time, right? So that's one thing, right? I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Yeah, you're just like not allotted infinite time to do whatever you want, basically. I think it's the best way to think of it. There has to be a better example out there, but like, yeah, it's not like you can, that'd be like looking at your deck and being like, checking my prize cards, and then you're like, go to stop checking your prize cards, and you're like, oh wait, actually I'm gonna keep checking my prize cards, right? Like you're just not allotted infinite time to do whatever you want. I think would be the main argument against it. It's like, okay, well, you should have been sufficient on your first search through and checked what you need to check. And it kind of comes to the point where like when an action ends as well, I feel like, because like once you start shuffling, that signifies the action is ended, right? Which is like also that also signifies when you can't like rechange your search. Like if you play a nest ball, take Stone Journer, then don't shuffle your deck, you can still change the Stone Journer. I don't know how many people in chat actually know that. Most of you I assume do. But what signifies the end of a search is when you shuffle your deck. So once that's been signified, I think it's like reasonable to be like, okay, that's when you can't go back into your deck. Like you've ended the search. If your opponent doesn't want you to let you go back into their deck, that should be up to your opponent, because it's not quite like taking something back. Like you're both agreeing you're not changing the Pokemon you're getting, you're just re-looking at your deck. But it's still like, okay, you messed up by not doing that initially. Why should they let you correct a misplay? Basically, it was a misplay to start shuffling your deck before finishing searching through your deck. It'd be the thing is like same thing as like if you attach your energy to the wrong Pokemon. You're like, oh, oops, I meant to attach it to my active. Can I change that? And it's okay if your opponent says yes, and it's okay to ask that question. But it's also fine for them to be like, nah, you're chilling. You know what I'm saying? Should the end of the search be the presenting the deck for cutting? No, the end of the search is when you stop, when you go to shuffle the deck. Because otherwise, theoretically, you could like play nest ball, get a Pokemon, sufficiently shuffle your deck, and then go like sufficiently shuffle your deck, and then be like, actually, I'm gonna change that. It's just like a timing like that. I think it's very. I think you need it's correct to have like some point of no return, and I think it's fine for it to be when the deck is shuffled. I think that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Like the deck is closed. You've no longer looking at the deck. The search, like you've closed that. You've stopped that interaction or whatever. So I think that's just like that's a good time. I picked a card off of V-Star ability and put a second card to the side. I shuffled as I was thinking to confirm the second card, so they called judge. The judge told me to put the second card back in the deck. The second card was not sitting on top of the first card selected. Oh, well, that's stupid, Rix. Yeah, like the second card was out of the deck. That shouldn't be it. The fact that your opponent called you on that is like they're just looking for something. Like that's a bad rule call from your opponent. Wait, so you took one card, put it down. You put the other card to the side because you were thinking about it initially. Then you shuffled your deck. And then your opponent was like, well, because both the cards aren't on top of each other, the other one's off to the side. You didn't signify that you were taking that second card off Starbirth. Therefore, that one should be shuffled back into the deck. I could see it be interpreted that way, but based on the rules of Pokemon, you should get both the cards. Like, it doesn't matter where they are. You should play in a clean board state manner, and if anything, you should maybe get a warning for having a poor, messy board state. But it shouldn't be any kind of penalty unless you had a lot of previous priors in the tournament. And at the end of the day, your opponent's just a rule shark who's trying to get anything they can possibly get and squeeze out of any possible scenario because they suck at Pokemon. It's the only way they can win a game. As long as I haven't added the search card to my hand. I don't know what you're responding to, Mr. Nick. Or I don't even know if you're responding to me. All of this solved with one pile shovel. When does the shuffle start? When do I... Dude, get out of here, Jake. All right, what do we got? We got the double chops, and we've got the KO on the active with the Lugia as well. No path, but I think they had second stadium in hand anyways. Even the judge was like, you typically pick 2 cards from Arcade Caesar. It was round 8 to stay and day 2 contention at Hartford. Oh wait, so you got the judge called on you, but they ruled it correctly, Ricks? They didn't make you put the card back in the deck, did they? They told you to put the second card back in the deck? Did you appeal to the head judge? In those kind of situations, if you think you're right, you should always appeal to the head judge. All right, the arc is cooked. They bumped the stadium. Gotta confirm the damage. They did make it go back. You should, if you didn't appeal to the head judge. I mean, that's a little bit on you, to be honest. Like, you gotta make sure you appeal to the head judge in those situations. Even when you're like, yeah, it's like, it shouldn't have to be on you, but like in the current landscape of the game, like it is on you to like make sure you have to be responsible for those situations for yourself, you know, to make sure you're not getting cheated in those situations. Well, no, you definitely ended the search, Rix. Because you shuffled, the search was ended, but you should have gotten both cards. Like, yeah, well, as soon as you shuffle, that's fair. The search is ended, but... Oh, they got the shred. Oh, but the shred. Oh, but they got the V-Guard energy. No, but the T-Tar should be able to get the knockout. This game is basically cooked, I think. I think this is basically over. The shred knockout is kind of interesting, but with the energy already on the T-Tar like it is, I think this should be a pretty easy KO. When in doubt, appeal. Yeah. I think it's kind of like, it's kind of, if you know you messed up and you should be getting a penalty, I think it's kind of, I think it's kind of a what is the right word I want? Bizarre, weird. It's just a big weirdo energy to like go out of your way to try and get yourself out of any possible situation you possibly put yourself in. But if you think you're truly right in the situation and shouldn't be getting a penalty, you are, or the game shouldn't resolve in a way that they're trying to resolve it, then I think it's definitely, you should definitely go out of your way to call the head judge for sure. But if it's like you saw an extra card or you mess up on the board state and you should be getting some kind of prize penalty, like, bro, just take your L, bro. Like, just take your L. You messed up. Take your L. Move on. You know, just try and play cleaner, better from there. Don't put yourself in those kind of scenarios. But trying to squeeze every possible like little thing out of every scenario is just kind of cringe. It's like reverse. It's like reverse rule sharking, if that's like a way to put it. I see peep this mill here. Dude, that's like the T-Tar, the milling the T-Tar wasn't great, but I don't think it's gonna matter in this. For this board state, I don't think it matters. I think we're going to game 3 pretty quickly here. This has been a fast game 1, game 2. It's been kind of like draw poor. Yeah, it's been a classic brick into game 3. Rule fishing, yeah, rule fishing. I mean, it's just rule sharking at the end of the day, but kind of it feels like it's a reverse a little bit. Oh, I didn't even put the prediction up for this one. My bad. We should have put left or right wins. Aha, very funny penguin. Remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast? What are you saying? What are you saying? Fishing for sharks? Yeah, classic fishing for sharks maneuver. Let's go. Pile scuffling. Does the marker under the VTR show who's going first? The marker shows who is second, I think. I don't know. It's one of them. It shows who went second or who went first. I forget. I think it's who went second. I think the marker shows who went second. So their turn has to be the end turn in time. Otherwise, it doesn't work. If Japan pile shuffles, it must be correct. Well, this is Taiwan, so nice try. Does that if rule sharks exist, doesn't that imply rule shark fin soup exists and is illegal? Are you cutting fins off of people who are rule sharks, Jake? Do you want to tell us something? How many more rounds are there? This is the last. I was told there was 4 Swiss rounds in day 2. I don't know if that's 100% true. That's what I was told. And then this would be the last Swiss round going into Top Cup. Price cards actually, the double single strike energy is not great, but I don't think it's the end of the world like the casters are making it out to be. I think maybe even pricing 1/1 Tina is worse because then you only have a 1/1 Tina to work with. They got the nest ball. They also price the stadium though. Pricing the stadium could be rough. 4 energy is a lot. That's true. Maybe just 4 energy in general is like the bigger thing here. There is 4 energy prized. Is it that big of a deal though? I don't know. The matchup's pretty fast. Maybe it is. I mean, because if you pricing 2 single strike energies, it's basically the same thing almost as like pricing 1. Like pricing 1 or pricing 2 doesn't change too much, I feel like. But I guess pricing 4 energy in general might be a lot to deal with. Can I get away with pile shuffling after every deck search in Japan? Asking for a friend. I don't think so. Yeah, that's true. There's no energy coming off the first knockout either. Am I staying live for cut? I mean, it depends how quickly they get into it. I am not gonna stay up any later than probably like 12. So I want to stay up for cut, but ooh, and they just researched away 3 more energy. Oh my gosh, this is actually really bad. Okay, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. This is Japan. They're playing the same format as Japan, I believe. Okay, they did get a Lugia. And there was no chops in that discard either, right? Dude, this is not good. It was actually interesting that they didn't attach the impact energy to the bench, and they said they attached the double turbo. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They're just gonna hold the nest ball. That makes escape rope kind of awkward, to be honest. Here, if the arc player escape ropes. They had the double turbo in hand. They should just attach double turbo to the Arceus there, right? Actually, I don't like that play at all. Wait, did they just go Path Iona or they? Oh, wait, when did the Path hit the field? Wait, did they Path turn 1? They can't Starbirth. Do they know that? Last turn? Wait, why did they Path last turn, bro? What? Wait, how did they hit? Why is there... Wait, does Vulpix have an attack that costs 0 energy? Oh, it does, doesn't it? They got the Yet energy. All right, pathing turn 1 is a terrible play from the Arceus player because there's nothing forcing the Lugia player to put in a stadium turn 1. Yeah, that was actually... I didn't even realize they did that, to be honest. That's like actually an awful play in this matchup as the Arceus player. He's going for the Vulpix V-Star attack? It doesn't matter. Like, you could keep that around as an option if you want, but it's not the correct play. It's still just a misplay. Whether or not you have the option of Starbirth on turn 2 has nothing to do with whether or not you can keep around the option of the Vulpix. It prevents Luminion? That is not worth the trade-off at all. It doesn't matter if it prevents Luminion. That's just a big mistake. If the Lugia player has like a remotely playable hand without Luminion, you just like bodied yourself. All right, they did get a V-Star here. I think they top decked the V-Star though. They didn't have that. I don't like the boss on the Stone Journer either. I think that's a misplay as well. They should have bossed up the T-Tar and punched it because right now they don't have a way to one-hit KO the T-Tar. And the T-Tar is like the big threat that can like one-hit KO and run through them. They should have bossed T-Tar and punched it here, I think, for sure. Because they could literally get like just bodied here by T-Tar. And actually them not pushing up T-Tar there I think is probably also a mistake. I don't know though. Scared of Iono? Are they scared of Iona there? I don't think they are. Yeah, I don't know if they are scared of Iona there. Wait, what just happened? Oh, they didn't draw for turn yet. I was so confused. Okay, they were waiting for them to finish shuffling. Okay, they do have... Dude, they should have pushed T-Tar there, bro. Why didn't we push T-Tar there, bro? Oh, no, but it has the double turbo, so they can't get the knockout anyways. So if they checked their energy prize, then they would know that they can't get the knockout, actually. I take it back. I take it back. No, no, I guess that makes sense. All right, I take it back. Fails, they can get Stone Journer. No, they can actually get Luminion, and then they can replace the stadium and go Luminion for Burnett, play Burnett, evolve to the active. As long as Burnett's still in the deck, or is in the deck at all. Yeah, if they haven't checked their prize cards yet, they're about to be in for a rude awakening. They have like no energy left. Holy smokes. Jeez, man. They have like no energy in the deck. Wait, can they even attack? V-Guard. They have to be able to attack here. Just don't bench it yet. Put the stadium in play first. Okay, good. They're not gonna mess up. Nice, love it. Okay, so Mezagoza. Dude, no, I actually think I think it was actually still correct to set up the T-Tar because they could have gotten the knockout with Stone Journer this turn if they get a heads on. Oh, they're not going for the Burnett play here actually, but it was still correct to set up T-Tar, I think. Because then they could have like harder treated. I don't know. They off of this play, they could have taken the knockout with Stone Journer here. Wait, what did they just play there? Was that a Super Rod? Oh, they just moved it to the discard pile. It looked like they played something and put something back in their deck. Yeah, the way this played out though, they could have gotten the KO with Stone Journer here. But now they're going for a research play instead. All right, I have to really pee all of a sudden. Chat, I'll be right back. I didn't actually meant to post my BRB back on. I'm sorry for the ad. All right, what I missed. Did they just end up attacking with the... Appreciate the prime sub there, Penguin. Welcome to the Rat Pack. Got plenty of misplays, but we're all out of ranch. So they just punched the active with Lugia. Got the Judge now. Did they use Starbirth? Yeah, they have used Starbirth. Okay. They can't get the 1-hit KO this turn. This is what I was saying. Like, if they had bossed... Okay. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. The boss KO on Stonejourner... Does the boss KO on Stonejourner make more sense? Does the boss KO on Stonejourner... If your opponent sets up cleanly on their next turn... Theoretically, the T-Tar KOs your Arceus anyways. Just like the Stonejourner would. But you have no way to return 1-hit KO the T-Tar. But you can return 1-hit KO the Stonejourner. So I think it's still correct to boss punch the T-Tar there. I think it is actually still correct to boss punch the T-Tar there. The only other argument would be they have a dead hand, so then the extra prize card could make a difference. All right, we are getting the Tina set up now finally, which is a big deal. They might have a water energy for the Vulpix, which I don't know how big of a deal the Vulpix is going to be honest. They chose to load up the Arceus over... Why are we loading up the Arceus over the Tina? I'm so confused. Like, why is that the play? I feel like having the Tina ready to go, like, makes so much more sense. Am I trolling, though? Maybe they really want to keep around the option of, like, putting the V-Guard there, but you can still do that even if you... I don't know. That just seems troll. Sheesh. Now they're realizing, oh, man, I have no energy left. And to be honest, they have no energy left. All right. So now they're realizing how much energy they have prized. I don't know if they have any in their hand. They only have a V-Guard and a single strike in the deck, though. Let's see how many they have in the hand. They do get 2 prize cards here, but we know they have 0 in the hand. We know they do have... We know that their first 2 prize cards aren't going to give them any energy. Damn. Looking rough for the Lug player here. Oh, they played boss. Oh, they can get the K. I like this. I like this KO on the Tina here. Dude, they drew their prize cards top down. Wait. All right, they got energy. I don't know how I feel about that, but here we are. You want to spread out the energy so he's lost zone fodder? But you can lost zone from anywhere. It doesn't make a difference. There's still 3 energy on the Arceus, 2 on the Tina. Something wrong order sus. I mean, it looks sus, dude. Like, is anyone in chat gonna tell me that that doesn't look sus? Like, how's that allowed? Because it's impossible to enforce in like normal rounds of Swiss. So anything you can do in a normal game of Pokemon off stream, you can do on stream. Pretty much, I think. I can't think of like an example where that's not true. Like, it just looks sus. Anyone who thinks that doesn't look sus is literally just like coping, like big time. Like, why would you reach all the way over here to get prize cards instead of just getting prize cards down here right next to you? It doesn't make any sense. It's not like more sus because we knew they got the better prize cards. It's just sus because it doesn't make any sense. Like, logically, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you reach so much further away from you to get something when it's closer to you? And you're reaching over other things that you could take instead of that thing. But we're here. What are you enforcing, though? What do you mean? You drawing those prize cards so you don't have to reach as far later? True. Don't tell me what to do. Too late, I already did. If you learn, but logically it doesn't make sense, right? We're just going off of the theoretical, logical way to draw prize cards is like bottom to top. I think the only other argument you could make is if you have 2 rows of prize cards, it would be like 1 2 3 1 2 3, but 1 2 1 2 1 2. But like going from bottom, like what's closest to you just makes the most sense, like logically. Like I don't think it's like really like a argument. It just kind of is, but But now I think they do have the T-Tar knockout. Oh, they got the Staunch knockout, actually, maybe even. But they might struggle to get the last 2 prize cards here, though. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're getting the last 2 here, though, as long as the Stone Journey gets KO'd by the Vulpix. But I don't know if they have a water on the Vulpix. That Bidoof's ready. That B-Barrel's ready to go, though. Also, the Stone Journey can't attack again on the next turn. I don't know. Can't they attack with T-Tar here? I'm so confused. Why are they not just taking the knockout with T-Tar? The T-Tar can't be KO'd, right? Why aren't they just going KO with T-Tar? T-Tar can attack next turn and doesn't get KO'd back. This is actually just like a massive mistake, right? This just like makes no sense. They do have Jet Energy to reset the Stone Journey, but like, what if the Stone Journey gets knocked out? You lose all that energy. But the T-Tar can't be KO'd on their turn. Right? You can't reach 280 because of energy? No, they have 3 single strike now. There's an extra single strike energy in the deck. They can get to the 280 now. Unless I missed that. Unless I messed that up. But I'm pretty sure there's another single strike energy in the deck. So they could just commit triple single strike to the T-Tar and go knockout, knockout when the game's over. They jetted it up. But yeah, but now it's gonna get KO'd. I mean, they might have the urn to respond with the other T-Tar anyways. Like they might be able to get there anyways, but I think this is just doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure there's another single strike into the deck, but we'll see when they draw their prize card, see if they get a single off the prize card. No, they did get a single off the prize card, so they have access to triple single strike this turn and just chose not to do that play, which is just weird. They do just still win with an urn anyways, but 2 on the stone though. Well, there's 2 on the stone now, but they could have put, instead of putting 2 on the stone, they could have put 3 on the T-Tar, and then that they're chilling. It just doesn't make any sense. They're trolling. Why are they trolling? Because now the T-Tar could get knocked out and they could get Iono'd or judged. Like, they have the urn in the hand, but now if they get judged or Iono'd, they might not be able to draw back into it, and they just don't have an attacker ready to go, and they could just lose. He goes top to bottom. Listen, I'm not saying you can't draw your prize cards out of order. I'm just saying it looks sus. If you do it, it just looks sus. Like, what do you want from me, bro? You know it's true. I know it's true. Just like, you know, just admit it's true. Be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they need to get a disruption card here, and they can win. But it would be a throw from the Lugia player, to be honest. Does the promo code work on pre-order products? No, the promo code works out over at advanced.gg. But if you are looking for some Paldea evolved cards, you can pre-order those over at fullgridgames.com. No code, though. Not as sus as middle? Yes, middle is hella sus. Bro, I had someone... I actually, like... Dude, they should bench... They got the judge, but they should throw some stuff down here, I feel like. Like, they could attach to the... They have 3 prize cards left. They need to attach to the Arceus here so they can go boss KO next turn on the Luminion. Because Vulpix doesn't KO it, but Vulpix only does 160. They need to attach... Oh, no, they attach the water to the Vulpix this turn. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. They got the judge. Dude, I'm kind of hyped that they're getting punished here, to be honest. Like, this is like a big punish for going for that Stone Journey play. That made no sense. That made no sense. Or... Not the barrel, bro. That's probably fine. I wish get Arc V-Star. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else worth grabbing here. And then here we go. When I play against Azul, I'm going to roll a die to choose the prize card I draw. But see, I mean, that's just, yeah, that is just a waste of time. Yeah, screw it. You're cheating. You're slow rolling me. That's a DQ. I'm like rooting. It still feels like it's gonna be tough for the Arceus player to win, but I'm rooting for the Lugia player to get punished here because they just like trolled for no reason. They're like scared of a play that the Arceus player could not pull off. That makes sense how you stay wired for 9 rounds at the regionals. I'm on that. Oh yeah. How'd they do? Did they get there? Oh, dude, that's cringe, bro. Wait. Oh yeah, that's all they needed. Dude, why couldn't they get punished there, bro? They definitely should have got punished there, bro.